Hey everyone, Snoodly Bob here. I'm not going to waste your time by talking too much before you get to the video. I just want to let you guys know that I'm very thankful that you've come to my channel to watch the content, and I want to draw your attention to the charities that we're raising money for, which are located in links down in the description below. Alrighty, have yourself a great day and enjoy the content. All right, I'll unlock the door. Good luck. All right, we got 30 seconds with a delay. Hello, Mr. Gonzalez. I'm Agent Conrad. I already talked to your colleagues. I didn't do anything illegal. You don't have a right to keep me here. I'm a citizen of Drovia, and you have no evidence against me. We could keep you here for 24 hours even if we didn't have evidence, but we do. Let's start with your associate. What do you know about Boyd and the data he brought you? He is not my associate. I don't even know he was called Boyd. Listen, Mr. Gonzalez. I know you had a call with him last night. Phone call with him last night. We have Boyd on record talking about the handover of some data storage module at Doors Plaza. He explicitly said that he called the person he was going to meet at 11 last night. You have an incoming call at that exact time from... Fuck! I didn't look at the number! Balls. Let me think. I saw the call, but I didn't pay attention to the number. Oh, I think we blew this one. Let me think of the options. One of them was 92, I think. I didn't see the first one. 40 something, 43 maybe. And the last one says an anonymous number. If we put anonymous number, I think that's a big mistake. Just because of the fact that it could be like it came from an anonymous number, and they're like, well, then you can't prove it was him. So I'm pretty sure anonymous is incorrect. So it's got to be one of the other two. The downside is I don't remember which one it was. So clearly I need to be paying better attention to some of these things. I am going to go with... I'm trying to visualize the piece of evidence. I don't think it's 92. So let's go with the first one. 42. Number ending in 42. And my cousin Gus? What does he have to do with anything? Fuck! I fucked it! Your cousin? Yeah, you can look it up on my cell. I saved his number. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We caught you meeting Boyd this morning. Should have put 99. That's enough evidence to connect the two of you. Good evening, Agent Conrad. My name is Jim Miller. I am Mr. Gonzalez's lawyer. Nice to meet you. A team of legal professionals is on its way to advise my client. Until then, he won't answer any of your questions. Did you act on anyone's orders? You heard my lawyer. I'm not supposed to talk to you before my legal team arrives. Listen, Mr. Gonzalez, I've heard that your company needs Drovian Telenium? Your company needs Drovian Telenium to support Drovian independence. You publicly stated your support for the Drovian fight for independence. So I'd actually be surprised if you were involved in Banny's assassination. You'd have the opposite of motive. Yet here we are, but you still have a chance to clear your name. If you help us crack the case, the public might never learn about your connection to Banny's murderer. Shit, I told you I didn't know anything. I was contacted anonymously a few weeks ago, shortly after I booked my flight to Gara. I was told to pick up a storage module here and send its contents out on my way back home. Send it where? They were going to contact me. I have no means of reaching them. Who are they? I really, truly don't know. The person who contacted me spoke Drovian. That's all I can say. Was it the anonymous number? Maybe. I don't think so, though. I'm gonna check the phone records again when I leave the room. Wait, so whoever put you up to this is Drovian? Why would they work with an anti-Drovian terror group? The cool thing about this, Mag, is that it's kind of like the Telltale games, except there's like no real saves coming. It's automatic saves, and you cannot save whenever you want. So if you make a mistake and the game saved, that's it. You just have to keep going with whatever information that you have. I don't know, but I'm 100% sure they were from Drovia. I got paid to do it and not ask questions. My company really needs a cash injection right now. Mr. Gonzalez, I urge you to stop answering questions before your legal team arrives. You are complicating things for yourself and for us. My God, calm down. It's not like I've said anything that incriminates me. But he's right. I'll wait for my legal team to arrive. Fine. No, it wasn't that one. Where was the where were the phone? Where's the? It was in here, right? It was anonymous, motherfucker. Bitch. I was like, no way, it's anonymous. That's super red herring. God damn it. Yeah. So it was anonymous. Damn. Gotta pay better attention. 99 was on there. 42 is not even on here. It's completely wrong. That's pretty funny. Okay, whatever. I tried. And failed. So how'd it go? He doesn't seem to know much, which in itself is interesting. Well, it's more than nothing. Good luck with the other one. He's a tough nut to crack. Hasn't said a single word yet. Not sure if he has an emotional reaction to anything. We know nothing about the guy. He's a complete ghost. If you have any evidence that could be useful, though, you should go over it before you talk to him. Oh. Let me know when you're ready. Fuck. Again. That doesn't help. All right, let's see. Key, apartment 9. That doesn't help. There's the open first aid kit on Berta. Pocket laser leaves a blue residue. Bristly red hair, shaved his beard off. Okay. Van with no license plates. Rope for the boat was cut by a pocket laser. I gotta remember the interviews. That glass where he cut himself. Gotta remember the hand drum symbol, maybe. Fancy bathtub. That's small caliber rifle. 150 meters away. Okay. Well, I guess we're hoping for the best on this one too. So you ready? Sure. I definitely wasn't last time. I am. All right, I'll unlock the door. Good luck. What's up, boy? Hello, Mr. Boyd. Do you have a last name, or is that your last name? All right, Mr. Boyd, then I'm Agent Conrad. You made quite a mess out there. Shooting Joseph Banny put you at the top of our most wanted list overnight. Your friends just announced their next big project, and you're uniquely qualified to help us get ahead of it. What do you know about the Liberators' plans? Okay, how about this? Asking about the Liberators is pointless. What's Zora's role in all this? Zora? That's right, Zora. The woman you met last night? I don't know any Zora. But I know you do. Why did you take that stick from her? Told her there was a change of plans she didn't know about. Was that true? Or did you trick her into giving you the data? Did you want it for yourself? Or did you want to protect her by going to the handover in her stead? You two seem to care about each other. So I'm sure you want to know how she's doing. How about this? I tell you what I know about her, and you tell me what you know about the Liberators. You go first. All right? You'll be happy to hear that we don't know her whereabouts. She wasn't at Jorah's Plaza when we got you, and for all we know, she's leading a happy criminal existence. It's your turn. Who's behind the Liberators? I don't know. Never met them. They just paid me. Who paid you? I answered your question. Fair enough. Well, this was fun. Let's do it again sometime. That was a quick one. I hope I didn't blow that. Okay, whatever. I assume I still can't. Yeah. Were you supposed to find her? No. At least not then. We were told that we had to go after the bald guy. So, and there wasn't any, like, fighting that. I don't know where Saito is. Unless he is... in the conference room? Or in the offices? Definitely not in the conference room. That's young though, I think. Where is Saito? Hey, guess he is downstairs. He's probably by the entrance. That's Gary. Bucket eaters. What the heck? Where is he? Oh, could it be over here? Yeah, okay, there he is. Ah, it's mine. It's good. Ah, a little break. Evening, Neil. Hey, Saito, how's it going? I'm not going to lie, that video was a little upsetting. I mean, I know that my religion is strange to some people on Gara, but an anti-Sabian terror group, that's something else. Should I be worried about wearing my scarf in public now? I think those people are idiots, and I'm sure the vast majority of Garians agree with me. I know. Hey, I also have some good news. Found out where the Liberators video was broadcast from. It's a company called AdSpot. They own... Okay, dude, Gary just keeps sneaking into the frame, and it's, like, freaking me out. They own most of the billboards in the city. You want an ad played, you go to them. I took a shot in the dark and checked ongoing police operations in the center. And what do you know? Someone at AdSpot made an emergency call tonight. Apparently, an intruder forced their way into their server room and gained access to a computer. I made contact with the local police department. They sent 2 officers who secured the scene and are waiting for you to come to have a look. That's enlightening, Saito. Great work. Well done, Conrad. And I will go to AdSpot and have a look around. We really need to get ahead of this one and prevent another attack. Why don't you follow up on some leads while we're gone? Trace the perp's payment to the hotel as well as the mysterious transaction to the escort. And maybe we can find out where the sniper's accomplice got her face changed. Conrad, I'm taking off from the roof. Want to hitch a ride? You know I don't. Worth a try. Meet you at AdSpot then. I need some fresh air. I'll come with you, Gary. Let's see, they're gonna fly there. He was gonna say no arms, no problem. Yeah, man. It's augment season. No news. The train is now arriving. Had food, load dishwasher, ran dishwasher. We're supposed to go run an errand, but I'm too fucking tired, so I'm gonna vote sleep. I second that vote. I love sleep. Well, while you were getting food, I don't know if you missed anything, but we messed up an interrogation. But we got a good on the other interrogation.
Every screen in the city had been playing news reports about the Liberator's announcement.
And now there's a terrorist group.
Domestic terror group with a political motive in recent Garian history. But there was something else that struck me about them. This wasn't the usual MO of a conservative group trying to maintain the status quo. It felt much more like revolutionaries hoping to effect change by resorting to drastic measures.
Viva la revolution! Now we're going to ad spot. Fashion Week, 25% off. Yay! Only missing is my computer room is on the ground floor and kitchen is on the first. Our house is tall, but only has like one room per floor. Oh, that's cool. True. Uh-oh, break-in. There's a lot of more glass lying outside than inside. Someone broke out. Interesting. And he seems pretty nervous about his boss. Hey, Conrad, this is Officer Wong, my colleague Neil Conrad. Thank you for filling me in, officer. We'll take it from here. Conrad, the security guard who called the police is still inside. Let's go talk to him. He works for a security firm named Cox that was contracted by AdSpot to monitor their offices at night. I already informed their CEO, Albert Cox, about the intrusion. Or rather, his secretary. She told me that he's been at a business meal since 1730. Which is, what? 5:30 in the evening? But she said she's asked him to return to the office for questioning soon. First, let's hear what the guard has to say. I'm not panicking. You're being careless. I want you to promise me that you stay home today, okay? Oh, the officer's here. I'll call you back later. Good evening, Mr. Brown. We need to ask you a few questions. Officers, I really don't understand how it happened. I was just getting coffee in here, and then, I can't have an eye on all the rooms at the same time, right? It wasn't my fault. Calm down, sir. We're not accusing you of anything. My boss will be happy at all when he hears about this. Could you tell us about what happened from the start? The broadcast began around 1800. Where were you at that time? 1800 is 6 p.m.? Wait. No, that's, yeah, 6, right? Close? As I said, I had left my post at the front desk for a short break and was having a coffee in here. I heard the sound of shattering glass and I ran looking for the noise. When I arrived in the server room, I saw the broken window and the video playing on screen. I stopped the broadcast as quickly as I could. It all just took a few seconds. Hold on. They managed to climb in, log into the computer, and start that video within a few seconds? It seems that way. Did you see anyone when you entered the server room? No, it was empty. I went to look outside, but they were already gone. So to be clear, the video could have only played for a few seconds? No more than 10. And if you stop it here, it immediately stops everywhere? Yeah, the screens across the city just mirror the ones in here. Look, my boss will say it's all my fault, but I swear to you, Okay, thank you. That's all for now. Conrad, I'm sending a sheet to your cell. All right, it's not the guard. It lasted for longer than 10 seconds, surely. And clearly someone broke out from the inside. Okay. Have a look around and see if you can find out who started that broadcast. All right, new sheet. Excuse me, Mr. Brown. Anything else you want to know? What's your relationship with your boss? Honestly, I can't say he likes me. I think he's been looking for a reason to fire me for a while. I think I only got the job because one of his top men vouched for me. I see. Anything else you want to know? About tonight. Did you leave the building at any time? Only one time when I went looking for the intruder and I came right back. Did anyone enter the building except for you? Just me and whoever started the broadcast. Can I go home soon? My wife's a Savian after that video today. I'm afraid you'll have to stay a little longer and help us find the people behind all this. I'd feel better if I was with her. Called her earlier and told her to stay home, but she wouldn't listen. I see. That's all for now. Oh yeah, we already saw that the glass was broken out and not in. So... Security of information. This is an APHIS A420, blaze it, Door card scanner. People are logged in every time they pass through the door. This model doesn't distinguish between people entering or leaving the lobby. So 6 a.m. Jim Chen, the CEO of AdSpot, Lisa Schmidt, Nils Boot, Lisa Schmidt. Okay, so if I had to guess, most of the time with mystery games, I'm a big guesser. Jim Chen probably entered the building at 6 a.m. I don't know why you would leave at 6 a.m., but it probably entered. Lisa probably entered and then went to lunch at 12:30 and came back at 1. Nils entered at 8:05, left at, what is that, 1:20 for lunch, more than likely, came back at 1:45. Lisa Smith then left at 5:30. Nils Boot left at 5:40. Jim Chen left at 5:55. But I thought he was at dinner at 5:30. So what would he need to be doing back here at 5:55? And then security systems entered at 6 o'clock. No, that's not 6 o'clock. I think I'm an hour off. That's 4:55. I'm sorry, I'm an hour off. Okay, let me try that again. 12:30, came back at 1. 1:20, came back at 1:25. So Lisa Smith left at 4:30. 4:40. Okay, so Jim Chen left at 4:55. Never mind. Okay, I read that incorrectly. And then Cox Security came in at 5:55, 6:02, and 6:04. And it happened at 6 o'clock. Dang, the problem is all of the employees that are on here came in even intervals. So, let's see. Okay. Good to know. Let's go back. Enjoy your rest. Hey Saito, could you do me a favor? Of course, shoot. There's a presence sensor at the entrance of AdSpot's server room. Any chance you could pull its data from around the time the broadcast started? Give me a sec, I'll check. I got access, but the sensor doesn't store any names. However, I could provide you with a list of every time someone passed through that door around 18 o'clock. Great, that would be helpful. Alright, sending it to you now. Remember that the sensor reacts every time someone uses the door, no matter if they're going in or out. Gotcha, talk to you later. I have 2 messages.
Right, just wait. I can fix this.
Oh
no.
Wait, are you turning me into... Am I now a horse?
Turning out the way I planned.
And now I'm a dog.
Right this time, I swear. There.
Oh my god.
Oh, I would have stayed the dog. Dating Elite. Neil, a new message is waiting for you on Dating Elite. Make sure to check it out soon. The Dating Elite team. Please don't reply directly to this message. If you want to contact us, use the form on our website, datingelite.gh/contact us. List of presence detector entries. 1756, 1801, and 1802. The information that's sensitive and exclusively reserved for cleared agents of the state. Copying or transferring this file is strictly forbidden. 1756, 1801, 1802. $1756, 1801. Dang, all of that was during the time that the security system was in there. Security, yeah. Dang, I really want it to be the CEO. I think that would be sick. Let's see what's going on in the server room. This must be the computer they used to broadcast the video. Looks like someone smashed the server room window. Figured he'd have more questions. Excuse me, Mr. Brown. Anything else you want to know? I saw that you use a door card to enter and exit the building. Yeah, Cox Security has 2 door cards for AdSpot. This one and another one in the locker at our office. Only our boss, me, and the other guard assigned to AdSpot can open it. They're not personalized or anything. We just grab one at HQ before we come here. Who's the other guard? His name's James Moore. He's been working for the boss for a long time. We alternate shifts here at AdSpot. Today's my turn. I see. That's all for now. Okay, James Moore. Submit the sheet? What? Oh, dude. Brown, Cox, Moore, Chen. Oh, shit. Okay, let's think. So... every time someone goes in or goes out, they have 2 cards. So if James Moore so the only time anyone went in or out was 1756, 1801, and 1802. Which the only time anyone was in the building during that time frame was security services. So think. So if our boss me, so the boss is Mr. Cox. We just grab one at HQ before we come here. It's the other guard, James Moore. He was been working for we alternate shifts here at AdSpot. Today's my turn. People are logged in everything through the door. The model doesn't just. This seems to be leading me like to the other guard. Like I can't. It's not. I don't think it's I don't think it's the CEO anymore. I thought it was because I messed that time up. I don't think so. That would be Chin marked off the list. I don't think it's this brown guy because he's just all over the place. I don't think it's Cox, the guy that owns the security department, because he's only been mentioned literally once. So it has to be the other guy. I think that's what I'm going to go with. So I am going to go with Moore. So, again, just going through the choices in my head. Chin no longer makes sense because they were clearly gone at 4:30 or whatever I said, 4:55. Brown, I guess it could have been, but the way he's acting doesn't make a lot of sense. Cox doesn't make any sense, so I think it's just got to be this one. All right, let's go with this. Talk to Gary. I took a look at the broken window. There's a lot more glass lying outside than inside. I'm pretty sure that it was smashed from the inside, not the outside. You're saying they broke the window to get to get out, not in? Exactly. I think that whoever started that broadcast walked in through the front door, played the video, smashed the window, climbed through it, and ran away. Why break the window at all then? Probably to conceal the real way they got in. If our perp entered through the front door, they must possess an AdSpot door card. That leaves us with a limited circle of suspects, apart from the employees of AdSpot. 3 people from Cox Security have access to door cards as well. Cox himself, Brown, and his colleague Moore. Moore works here as well. He and Brown take turns in surveilling the facility. Any idea which of them started the video? Yeah, someone with a Cox security door card entered the building at 17:55, shortly before the broadcast began. It can't have been Brown. He passed by the door 3 times since he arrived, which places him inside. Couldn't he have climbed back in through the broken window to avoid the scanner at the door? No, that's evident from the data at the server room door. Saito pulled it for me. There's another scanner there. Only 2 other people have access to Cox's door cards, James Moore and their boss. Cox has been at a business meal since 1730, so Moore is the only suspect left. Oh wait, it was Cox that was at the meeting? I thought it was Chen. Oh, bro. Okay, we got lucky on that one, because I misconstrued who was who. Good work, Conrad. I'll send a unit to arrest him immediately. If we're right, of course. If we're wrong, then I'm going to be upset. You and I should pay his boss a visit and see what he has to say. Should be back at his office by now. I'll send you Cox's address. Get to the train. I'll meet you there. Roger that. Enter the train. Thanks for trusting me. Well, you sounded pretty clearly upset. So... if it does end up being Brown or something like that, we'll have to go with whatever we get. Hey, Saito. Neil, good news. I managed to crack the cell of that businessman, Abraham Gonzalez. I found a deleted message that is extremely interesting. Seems like someone hired him to fetch the data module on Gara. And here's the kicker. The message was sent from the Mercurius network. The what now? The Mercurius network is only accessible to really big companies. They have to be publicly traded and count more than 10,000 employees. What's more, the message was sent via a highly encrypted channel of the network. Those are exclusively accessible to high-ranking executives. Oh, probably one of those 2 guys that we talked to in the conference room. That means that whoever sent this message to Gonzalez is someone high up at a big company. Not just high up, it practically has to be the CEO. Good job, Saito. Sounds like a solid lead. I'll forward you the message and a list of all companies in the solar system that matches criteria. I'm also opening a sheet about who is behind the Liberators. Oh, God. Oh, and one more thing. I also managed to extract a message from the sniper cell. Looks like he sent it to the woman who stole the data from our chief. You might want to have a look at that as well. I'll forward it to your cell. Copy that. Talk to you later. Alright, we got a lot of new stuff going on now. So we've got the name of the company behind the Liberators is, they are based on something. They belong to the blank sector and specialize in blank. Okay. List of companies. Companies that could be behind the Liberators. Gustator, Wajabi and Sons, Dyson Enterprises, May Technologies, Hamura Technology, Pharma and More, Praxidike, Blue Sky, Kenobi Science, Handle Metals, Nilix Mining, Amoli PC, Beyond Body, Black Mamba Electric, Norton Robotics, Happy Cow, Nozzle, Brain Tech. Dude, that's a lot. Holy crap. And also, both of those companies that we talked to in the conference room are on this email. Our deal. Mr. Gonzalez, as promised, I am sending you more detailed instructions for your mission on Gara. On 1845-0504 at 8:30 in the morning, you will wait for your contact person at the big fountain on Joris Plaza. She will hand you a data stick that you will take with you when you leave the planet in the evening. As soon as you have left the Garian network, you will be provided with the exact addresses in the data too. As agreed, you are strictly forbidden from asking questions or trying to find out what the data is about. Discretion is of utmost importance for this mission. As soon as the module is in my possession, the agreed upon fee will be transferred to your bank account. Sincerely, no one. Sorry, Zora. You probably figured out by now that I lied to you about Williams asking me to take care of the handover. Pretty sure you're mad as hell, and I'm sorry for that. Thing is, I have a bad feeling about this whole mission, and I really couldn't stand it if you got hurt. We promised each other that this was the last job we would accept and that we would get out of it all afterwards. However, over the last few days, I realized that going back to normal after all those years scares the shit out of me. I'm not like you. What I'm trying to say is if I don't get out of this, I want you to quit nonetheless and do what we were planning to do. I'm sure it will make you happy, maybe not immediately, but surely after a while, if everything goes as planned. I'll be with you in no time, and I'm sure I'll find a way to get used to normal life. If it doesn't, don't look back and don't come looking for me, Boyd. Okay. So we do have an ongoing sheet that we need to figure out. Waiting for the train! can start streaming yet? That she was gonna be streaming later today. Not yet. Lacuna Market. Security. Okay, so Cox Security is here on the left. Hey Gary, Conrad, I'm having car troubles, but I'll be there soon. Car troubles, huh? Save it, Conrad. This is literally the first time you got somewhere faster than me. While you're waiting, you can swing by the restaurant where Cox presumably had dinner and check his alibi. We asked for them to send over tonight's surveillance footage. They said that their camera is unfortunately broken right now. Seems to be one of those locations where privacy is part of the service. The restaurant is on the layer above Cox's office in the train station. Go upstairs and take a left. You could have a chat with his wife if she's still here. Her name is Yvonne Cox. Roger that. See you in a bit. I'll give you a call when I have an ETA. So... we need to go up a floor. Look at all these food stands. Ugh. Oh, this was the restaurant. Good evening, sir. Do you have a reservation? Evening. I'd like to talk to Yvonne Cox. Is she here? I must ask, is she expecting you? Not really, no. I'm sorry, but I can only let you in as part of a reservation. Neil Conrad, CDI. Would you please lead me to Miss Cox? Would you please follow me? Sir? And that's why it's vital that we keep negotiating with them, no matter what Albert says. Miss Cox? Yes, who are you? Neil Conrad, CDI. Sorry to interrupt, but I'd like to ask you a few questions. CDI? What did I do to deserve your attention? It's about your husband, actually. Oh, well... Excuse me, Mr. Conrad. Jacqueline Hendricks, attorney at law. Miss Cox is my client. You realize that she is not obligated to give you any information about... It's okay, Jacqueline. Let's talk, Mr. Conrad. Would you mind if we stepped outside? I need some fresh air. Jacqueline is a little overprotective sometimes. That's how you know a lawyer is worth their salt. So this is about Albert? What is it you want to ask me? I was wondering if you could tell me where your husband was around 6 o'clock tonight. We met here with Jacqueline at 17:30, which is 5:30? 5:30 and discussed some business decisions over dinner. About half an hour ago, Albert got a phone call and excused himself. That was us. Sorry for interrupting your dinner. Did Mr. Cox act strange in any way over the last few days? I have no idea. Last time I saw him before tonight must have been 2 weeks ago. Albert and I don't live together anymore. We have all but separated. Getting a divorce? Maybe. It would be very complicated for our businesses. I see. Well, that's all for now. Thank you for taking the time. Gary, what's up? I'll be there in 10 minutes. What about you? Did you talk to the wife? Yeah, she corroborates his alibi. Do you believe her? I didn't have the impression she'd lie to protect him. Their marriage is apparently more of a pragmatic arrangement at this point. I see. Listen, I got bad news. Moore's not home. He's on a holiday, according to his wife. She said he went to Manami Tree Resort. We're currently trying to confirm this and get a hold of him. Why don't you go talk to Moore's wife? See if you buy that story. Saito says that you're very close by. Move up a layer or two and make a right to leave the market. You should find her apartment there. Come back down to Cox's office when you're done. It's right near the train station. I'll be there in 10.
On my way up to Moore's apartment, I walked through aromatic clouds of fried rice, fish, and mystery meat.
Mystery meat?
I've been down to Paloon Market once before, with Catherine. It almost surprised me to see that none of the platforms had collapsed in the years since. People were still selling the same junk, Some of it probably stolen halfway across the planet.
I thought that was neat. I just wanted to see what's over here. Anybody home? Who's there? Agent Neil Conrad, CDI. I already talked to your colleagues. I know, I'm sorry to bother you once more. You said that your husband went on a vacation, is that correct? Why don't you come in? Can I see your badge? Of course. James went to Manami Tree Resort. His flight left last night after work. Is there a way to contact him? He left his cell here because he wanted some peace and quiet. What exactly do you want from him? I hope he's not in trouble. We're still collecting evidence at the moment, that's all I can say. Does your husband have a criminal record? He made some mistakes years ago and he did his time for it. What did he do? His boss asked him to make a delivery of illegal substances. James got caught and his boss said he knew nothing about it. Who was his boss at the time? Not Mr. Cox, I suppose? Oh, it was Cox, all right. James was in prison for almost a year and went right back to working for him. He didn't hold a grudge at all? Let's say he didn't have much of a choice. It's hard enough finding a job nowadays, even more so with a criminal record. Thank you, Miss Moore. That's all for now. If your husband gets in touch, tell him to contact me. Here's my cell info. Do you mind if I have a quick look around? Look around? Why not? But please don't make a mess. Single plate in the sink. Looks like she had dinner alone. Okay, that was about, but... Oxidinol. Oxidinol? A highly addictive substance used in lung disease treatment. Oh, is she sick? Excuse me, Mrs. Moore, I have another question. Why did you frame those 2 news articles? They're important to James and me. They remind us of things we shouldn't forget. What things? I'm sorry, but that's really private. Can I ask you to leave now? I'm tired and need some rest. I see, thank you. Shit, I should have read these beforehand. Felix wins 10-year court case. Report by Amy Thorson. Negotiations in the Hope scandal finally came to a close last Monday. Felix Mining had made negative headlines almost 16 years ago when hundreds of employees filed a class action lawsuit against the mining giant. Many of them had suffered permanent lung damage after allegedly having been exposed to harmful gases over prolonged periods of time in the mining chamber dubbed Hope on Phoenix. A long, slow, and expensive back and forth of appeals followed until last week when the Interplanetary Court finally ruled that the company would not be held accountable and did not have to compensate the alleged victims. Damn. This conclusion is viewed by many as a great failure of the federal justice system. Neither the mining lobby's system-wide influence nor the Federation's interest in Felix's economic success are a secret, leading many to openly question the integrity of the court's decision. Charges against Cox Security. Report by Thomas Ali. Last week, a delivery van belonging to the company Cox Security was stopped as part of a routine traffic control. The police found an undisclosed amount of mind-altering substances stowed away under the loading area and arrested the driver on the spot. Facing criminal charges of drug trafficking, the CEO of Cox Security had denied any involvement and claimed the driver was acting of his own accord. If the driver admits fault, he is looking up to a year in prison. I guess we'll go back to... Okay, it's probably Gary again. Conrad, how did it go with Moore's wife? Well, she doesn't seem to know what her husband is up to. I took a look around the place, though. Good, we need all the information we can get. I'm almost at Cox's building. Meet you there.
Oftentimes in our investigations, the obvious solution would turn out to be the right one. People usually acted in accordance with their interests and their emotions. Whoever we first thought did it, they often turned out to have done it. With Moore and everyone else we had met so far, it always felt that we were at least one step removed from the truth.
That's kind of sound like
this
Alan
case
Wake.
was obvious.
Oops, where am I going? We are looking to talk to the CEO of the security company. Okay. Conrad, we need to go up here. Cox has probably been waiting for us for a while. What's with the shabby building? I thought this was a big company. This is just one of their bases of operation, apparently. Listen, Conrad, I just got a call from the Attorney General. She ordered us to arrest Cox. What? From the Attorney General herself? Why? I thought we were just going to question him. Did you tell the Attorney General that we don't suspect Cox of starting the broadcast? I did, but I guess there's been a change of plans. Why does she want us to arrest him? She said that we have strong reason to believe that he is part of the Liberators. Did she bother telling you what she was basing that on? No. We don't have time to waste here, Conrad. Let's go get him. Do you want to do the talking? I'll see if I can have a look around in the meantime. Sure. I don't think he's going to give us trouble, but keep on your toes. He's big in the security business after all. Doorbell, very low tech. A pile of trash in their server room? What the hell is that? Good evening, Mr. Cox. I'm Agent Long. And if we were married, we'd be Long Cox. Sorry. And this is my partner, Agent Conrad. Good evening. I'm sorry I don't have more chairs in here. We'll stand. I heard there was a break-in on Mr. Brown's watch. I didn't expect this sort of slip-up from him. I apologize. We're not here for him, actually. You're suspected of providing support for our interplanetary conspiracy. I see. Oh, shit! No, Gary! Shit, Gary! Put down that gun immediately! Get out of my way! You just shot a CDI agent! It's over, Mr. Cox! Oh, please, don't overestimate your power. What about your wife? You just leave her behind? I don't care about my wife. She'd be thrilled if I disappeared. Now get out of my way or I'll make you. Come on. I know you still care about your wife. I don't give a shit about that bitch. You had your chance. Oh, shit! He shot me too. I don't ever really like the bluff options because I feel like they'll just blow up in your face every time. Then again, I just got shot, so... Always proud, Kendra, always. Is it gonna show me a cutscene, or are we just like chilling, blacked out, I guess? They shot Gary. Oh, there we go. Conrad, he's moving. Conrad, are you okay? Wait, how are you alive? Vest? I think you? Yeah, same, just some bruises. Glad we wore our vests. What about Cox? Fucker got away. He set his office on fire. Looks like he had something to hide. Shit. Can't believe he got the jump on us like that. We should have been more careful. The manhunt is already underway. We have to get him. So what do we do now? Go back home and take a break. I'll tell the chief what happened. Let the adrenaline settle and hook yourself up to the med bay for a quick checkup. We'll have to wait and see if Moore or Cox... More Cox? Come on, game. Turns up. If they do, I'll give you a call. If not, I'll see you at HQ tomorrow. Copy that. Don't let yourself get attached to anything you're not willing to walk out on in 30 seconds flat if you feel the heat around the corner. Oh my god. Take the next train. The manhunt on that Cox guy is underway. The manhunt for Cox. All burned down. Please keep out. Please report, chat, if you see any Cox. Manhunt is on the way for Cox. Alright. Great. This is probably where we're going to end for the night. It is past my bedtime. So, a big lookout for Cox. But that means that... Wait, oh, I've never actually been here when we're on the train. That's kind of neat. I like how they did the interior. Hey, Neil. Hey, Kat. Everything all right? No, Laura's disappeared. What do you mean disappeared? I let her go to that stupid party, but she promised she would be home over an hour ago. Fuck, I said she could go. Have you tried calling her? Of course, but she's not answering. She's probably having fun and forgot the time. But why won't she pick up? It's not like her. Maybe the music is too loud. I'm sure she'll come home once she realizes you tried to reach her. She won't want you to worry about for too long. All right. Hey, Neil, you want to swing by for a glass of wine? I'm on the train right now on my way back from work and I'm pretty tired. Is it okay if I swing by spontaneously? Oh yeah, of course. I'm sitting here waiting anyway. If I'm too tired to come and she's still not there in an hour, give me a call, okay? Okay. Now we're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna have a glass of wine. This game is awesome. So far, I've really enjoyed it. I don't even remember how I got this game. All I know is in my library, so... Either I got it in like a... probably got it in like a Humble Bundle or something. But, I don't remember. I forget where her apartment is. Let me download the news. Development in Banny's murder. Drovia today by Zoe Kung. As previously reported, Drovia Foreign Minister Joseph Banny was shot dead by an unknown assassin last night around 1:30. Attorney General Amelia Thorne announced this morning that the CDI has already arrested the suspected killer, but did not elaborate on his identity or motives. Liam Campbell, chief of the CDI's Terror Prevention Unit, which was in large part responsible for Banny's visit during his stay, is expected to make a statement of his own later today. Daniel Marav, Savian Prime Minister of Drovia's colonial government, called the murder an extraordinary failure of the Garian state, adding it was a scandal that Drovian politicians have to fear for their lives on Garian soil. Drovia today has already spoken to two key witnesses, Mr. Banny's personal bodyguards Carl Smith and Lisa Morton. They were both present at the villa at the time of his murder. Both are reported to have been treated respectfully by the CDI, and that the Garian authorities showed genuine concern and professionalism in the matter. Thank you! Bam! Chalk one up for your boy. Oh, this is it. This is the wine. Hey, cat. Hey, want to go up on the roof? Yeah, why not? Haven't been up there in a while. That was one of the reasons why we rented the apartment, remember? Of course I do. It's Hysteria Prevention Unit. Well, sort of. This roof sounds like it's made of, like, aluminum. Getting excited about things is so easy when you're 24. So how's life going? No cigarettes. We're not smoking in this playthrough. Okay, I guess. You? Same. I know it's silly, but I sometimes still wonder why it didn't work out with us. There was a time when I was so sure we were a perfect match. I've asked myself the same a million times. And? Came up with lots of different answers. We were too young for a kid. I was too focused on my new job. Our place was too small. I wanted to find that one good reason to explain it to myself, to make sense of it. But honestly, I think we were just bad at it. We couldn't stop fighting about the same small bullshit. And we kept hurting each other for no reason until we reached a point of no return. That's it. Maybe you're right, but that's sad, don't you think? Yeah. Don't worry too much about Laura. I'm sure she's fine. We should be happy for her that she's having a good time at that party. You said yourself that she had some trouble fitting in with the other kids. Yeah, I know, it's just... I think about the shit I did when I was her age. That's probably why I worry so much about her. But you turned out okay, and I'm sure Laura will too. She's smart. I can barely keep my eyes open. I have to go home now before I fall off this roof. What a statement. If Laura isn't home in an hour, give me a call, okay? I will. Thanks for swinging by. It was nice to be up here with you again. I'll stay a little longer. What a throwback, huh? It was nice. See you soon. I'm so sleepy, I'm gonna fall off this roof and die. See ya, good night. Alright, let's go to our apartment and go to bed. And that, hopefully it will save. And then we'll call it. Although something tells me we're gonna get woken up in the middle of the night because Laura is kidnapped.
I met my own tired gaze in the glass. There were so many things on my mind.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pause. I didn't know I was going to pause immediately. I was preemptively looking for a right target. Sorry about your immersion.
Laura's disappearance worried me more than I had shown. I thought maybe it had been the wrong call to let her go to that party. In hindsight, it probably wouldn't have mattered. And then there was Cox. He was somewhere out there. At the time, I was hopeful we'd catch him and get some much-needed answers, but he hasn't turned up to this day.
Isn't it the same day? Welcome, Mr. Conrad. Your visitor is waiting inside. Visitor? I'm not expecting anyone. Who is it? Your visitor is ID unknown. What the? I didn't tell you that I was expecting someone. Why did you let him in? I'm sorry, I did not understand the question. Stupid fucking thing. I'll see for myself. About to get shot again. If he hurts Horace, I riot. Oh, it's a woman. No, pet Horace first. You can put that gun away. Who are you? You've got a nice place up here. They pay you well. Show me your face. Turn around. Okay. Ella. Who? All right, my face. I don't like it, to be honest. Wait, it's you. You're the one who assaulted Lila. I'm Zora. Nice to meet you. Slowly put your hands up. I'm here to talk. Put your hands up or I'll be forced to shoot. Nobody's forcing you to do anything. You can make your own decisions. What do you want? We need a guy in the CDI to help us out with a few things. Why the fuck would I do that? We have your daughter. I should have led with that. Fuck. You what? We took your daughter, Laura. No, you're full of shit. You can ask your ex. She's not at home. Where is she? She is safe with us. You work for the Liberators, right? I have a record of your conversation with the man who shot Banny. Is stealing little girls really how they're trying to stand up for their ideals? You'd have to ask them. I don't know or care what they believe in. We're just getting paid. Or rather, we were supposed to. But then you showed up and botched the final step of the plan. The Liberators ask you to steal the Chief's data and deliver it to them? So you pieced that together already, yes. What was on that stick that made it so important? No idea. Wait, you don't know either? I thought you had the drive. Don't. I don't think I'll get my hands on it anytime soon. Who has it then if you don't? My superiors, if it still exists at all. That complicates things. I guess we'll have to move on to plan B right away. Since the handover went south, the Liberators refused to pay us. We need that data to get our money after all. This is where you come in. If you figure out what the data is about, we might be able to locate it in the CDI database and extract it. I'll send a private sheet to your cell. Submit it to us once you found out. We'll do no such thing. Don't be difficult. Hand me your cell for a minute, will you? Why? You don't need it to open a sheet. That's for something else. I need to access to the CDI network for a moment. What for? To set up a backdoor for our hack. Why are you telling me all this? I could arrest you right here and... You won't. And I doubt that you could. I'm telling you this because we work together now. The better you do your part, the sooner our client pays us, and the sooner you see your daughter again. If you do anything on my cell, they'll trace it back to me. And don't worry, I'll use someone else's credentials. Whose credentials? It doesn't matter. Give me your cell. At least tell me who I'd be throwing under the bus. Gary Long. Ah, shit, no, not Gary! What? No, his job means everything to him. Is that really more important to you than Laura's safety? Come on. She's your only bargaining chip. I'll try to find out what that data was about. That's got to count for something. You're definitely not increasing her chances if you don't cooperate now. Just use mine. If I go to jail, whatever, at least my best friend and my daughter will hopefully be safe. Use my login. Hey, you wouldn't want to get yourself in trouble like this. Oh, you wouldn't want me to get in trouble like this. I'm too important for you. So we agree. It has to be your colleague's credentials. Use my credentials or I'm not giving it to you. Fine, but my boss won't be happy about it. This wasn't the plan. Done. Well, that's it then. I gave you access. Oh, Jesus.
Dame Dani Damio Dame Nano Yo Antagasuki da Sukijit Dordexi Oya Osaki Demo Yugamanayo Moida Garbakamitai Bakamitai Hontabak and the Antashinjiru Bakari Dazai Oya Onano Fury Setsunasano Yo Kazabaru.
Hell yeah, I don't know what any of that means, but yo, Foxy McFoxy Pants, thank you for the 99 biddies. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day. So that's it then. I gave you access and I tell you all I find out about that data, you'll let Laura go now, right? And this was just the first step. If you keep cooperating, you'll see her again soon. Please, just let her go. She doesn't have to suffer like this. I'll help you anyway so you'll leave us alone. No can do, sorry. It's not my call. Is this really what you do with your life? Murder and child abduction? I don't have time for this. We're done here. Answer my question. How do you live with yourself? You work for the CDI. Don't you kill and abduct people all the time? Spare your moral relativism crap. I'm not a mercenary. Here you are. CDI is trying to do the right thing. You do whatever the highest bidder tells you to. In the right thing? What kind of childish nonsense do you believe in? You don't have to believe in anything to not be evil. I don't believe in anything in particular. And yet here you are, talking about the good and evil. Because we know what that is. We have an intuition for it. Bullshit. There's no such thing. We invented it. No, look, this lizard over there, he's my friend. He has never done anything evil. He can't. All animals just do shit for a while and then they die. Look, are you trying to keep me talking? You can't pretend to not care about anything. In fact, I know you do. You were separated from someone you care about. What are you talking about? Sniper we caught, you care about him, don't you? You wanted to start a new life with him. And that's none of your business. But it's funny you mention him. Thanks to you and your colleagues, I won't see him ever again. Didn't you just tell me it was bad to put people away against their will? My daughter harmed nobody. Your friend killed someone and might start a war. Or to deliver, okay. Maybe we can make a trade. And what trade? Don't try to fuck with me. I know he's never getting out of there. Probably not, but I could deliver a message. And what do you want in return? Promise me to keep Laura safe. Promise that I'll get her back when this is over. That depends on your actions, but I can promise that we'll actually let her go if you work with us. Alright, what's your message? Tell him the moon rises in the south. Okay, we'll be back with more instructions. Our apartment's like on like the 8th floor or
as
some
soon
shit.
As the woman disappeared into the night, my facade slipped and I nearly collapsed on the balcony floor. I took out my cell with shaking hands and tapped on Laura's face in my contacts. Maybe. She didn't pick up. I resisted the urge to call Catherine next. I couldn't just tell her about what had happened. She knocked on my door in the early morning, but I didn't open. I tried to decide on a course of action, but I couldn't concentrate. My mind alternated between trying to remember my last conversation with Laura and conjuring up horrible images of her tied to a chair in some basement. Sometime later, my alarm rang. I got up to go to work.
I hope we pet Horace.
Not sure if I was ready
before we
to talk
left.
to Kat.
I know, Horace is the most important thing to
I
me.
must have stood outside her apartment for a few minutes when I finally made a decision.
Is it saving? The objective's updated, but I don't know if it's saved or not. Neil, where the fuck have you been? I tried to call you a million times. I even came to your apartment. I'm so sorry, Laura still isn't home. I've called all her friends and nobody knows anything. Looks like she never went to that party. Shit, Neil, what do I do now? Listen, Kat. Kat, I know what happened to her. What? He was abducted. They took her to blackmail me. Huh? I'm so sorry. What are you saying? Who took her? I'm not sure yet. Seems like there are a group of mercenaries involved in Vanny's murder. No. They promise they won't harm her if I do what they say. How can you do that to us? I didn't. It's not like I allowed them to take her. You have to tell the CDI. Maybe they can find out where she is and get her out of there. Too risky right now. I'm afraid of what they'll do if they find out I snitched. And you think that people who abduct children and murder foreign ministers give a shit about their promises? I'm still evaluating the situation. I'll do everything in my power to keep her safe. What do they want from you? They want me to leak information about the case I'm investigating, about the Liberators. Please, Kat, trust me with this, okay? I won't let them do anything to her. I have to go. I'll call you as soon as I hear anything, and you do the same, okay? All right. I'll be here all day. So, like, the objectives changed, but it hasn't done the little save icon. So I'm worried that if I end, or if I shut the game down, that it is going to make me redo all this, which is not a problem, but